The application of timer on delay, retentive timer on delay, and timer off delay in this PLC program is to control the flow of fluids which are then used to mix. This is mostly used in the industry where the circuit becomes too complicated to be used with relays.
When the rotary switch is set to position A, the examine if closed position A becomes true. When you press the start push button, the examine if closed start push button becomes true because it has detected that the contacts inside the start push button has closed. Once the examine if closed start push button becomes true, the timer on delay becomes true where the accumulated value goes up as long as the rung 000 is true. The enable of the timer on delay becomes true as well. Inside the timer on delay, the time base is 0.1 and the preset value is set to 100.
Once the accumulated value reaches the preset value, the done of the timer on delay becomes true. Once the done of the timer on delay becomes true, the examine if closed T4:0/dn becomes true because they have the same address. Once the examine if closed T4:0/dn becomes true, the pump 1 OTE starts because rung 001 becomes true. When the liquid has reached the high level sensor, the examine if open high level becomes false where pump 1 OTE becomes false as well because the rung 001 where pump 1 OTE is connected is false.
The accumulated value of the timer on delay resets to 0 if the rung 000 becomes false, meaning that once you release the start push button without reaching the preset value, the accumulated value resets to 0. When the rotary switch is set to position B, the examine if closed position B becomes true. When you press the start push button, the examine if closed start push button becomes true because it has detected that the contacts inside the start push button has closed.
Once the examine if closed start push button becomes true, the retentive timer on delay becomes true, where the accumulated value goes up as long as the rung 002 is true. The enable of the retentive timer on delay becomes true as well. Inside the retentive timer on delay, the time base is 0.1 and the preset value is set to 100. Once the accumulated value reaches the preset value, the done of the retentive timer on delay becomes true. Once the done of the retentive timer on delay becomes true, the examine if closed T4:1/dn becomes true where the pump 2 OTE starts.
When the liquid has reached the high level sensor, the examine if open high level becomes false where pump 2 OTE becomes false as well. Because the rung 003 where pump 2 OTE is connected is false, the accumulated value of the retentive timer on delay stays the same even when rung 002 becomes false. When the rung 002 becomes true again, the starting accumulated value is the current value and it will not count if accumulated value is equal to preset value. When you press the enter button, the examine if closed, enter or reset becomes true, where reset becomes true which will reset the accumulated value retained by RTO.
When the rotary switch is set to position C, the examine if closed position C becomes true. When you press the start push button, the examine if closed start push button becomes true because it has detected that the contact inside the start push button has closed. Once the examine if closed start push button becomes true, timer of delay will produce the time delay when rung 005 has true to false transition. Inside the timer of delay, the time base is 0.1 and the preset value is set to 100.
The timer of delay will increase the accumulated value as long rung 005 is false, where it has undergone the true to false transition and will stop if the accumulated value reaches preset value. The enable of the timer of delay is true when rung 005 is also true. The done of the timer of delay also become true where the examine if close T4:2/dn examine if close becomes true, which sets the pump 3 OTE to true. When the accumulated value reaches the preset value, the done of the timer of delay becomes false where examine if close T4:2/dn examine if close becomes false, which sets the pump 3 OTE to false. Where there is no liquid left, the examine if close low level becomes false, which also sets the pump 3 OTE to false.